On Capitol Hill, House lawmakers passed a GOP-backed health care bill, but it does not include any extension to those expiring subsidies under the Affordable Care Act. The vote comes less than 2 weeks before those credits expire. The House GOP bill still needs Senate approval. At the same time, several Republicans sided with Democrats by signing a discharge petition to vote on a 3-year ACA extension. However, that vote cannot happen until January. CBS News congressional correspondent Caitlin Huey-Burns is live on Capitol Hill for us today. Caitlin, what are you hearing about this discharge petition, and why could it not see a full vote until next year?
Well, Mugo, as we were talking yesterday, that was big news that you saw 4 Republicans buck their party leadership and support that discharge petition to essentially force a vote on the House floor to extend those Obamacare tax subsidies. Now, House Speaker Mike Johnson told us last night that according to House rules, you need 7 days at least to consider any sort of discharge petition, so he won't be able to bring it up until the next year. I should note, Mugo, though, that Congress is leaving town today for the rest of the year. They're heading out on the holiday recess. They won't be back until after January 5th. So basically, we're at a point where these tax subsidies are going to expire. Costs will go up for those on the exchanges. The question is, can they patch something together when they come back? That remains to be seen. According to lawmakers that I've been talking to, there is some support for some kind of deal on health care. There's just not a bipartisan wide agreement on what exactly that should look like. But there is this acknowledgement that costs for healthcare are high, and it's going to be an issue, especially in those midterm elections next year.
Oh, yeah. And Caitlin, we mentioned the GOP health care bill that passed the House just yesterday. What is the likelihood that it clears the Senate?
That's right. And that package did not include the extension of those enhanced tax credits. What it did was it would allow small businesses to pool together insurance. It had some policies in there aimed at lowering drug costs. The Senate has said they'll take a look and see, but no guarantee that they'll take that up. But Mugo, what yesterday was really about in terms of that bill was for House Republicans to say, here is our plan, or here is at least our attempt to address an issue that we know most Americans are concerned about in some way, no matter their party line. So really you're seeing an attempt to say, hey, we had something, but it doesn't look likely that that will really go really far at this point. Both Republican leaders in both chambers have said that they want to spend next year working on the issue of health care. But they do have different ways about going about it. And the consensus among Republicans is that they don't want to spend more money on the Affordable Care Act. And so we'll see whether they can get around another plan that passes muster with Democrats. Because as you know, on the Senate side, you're going to need Democrats to pass anything.
Oh, yeah. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens come next year. Caitlin Huey-Burns, thank you so much for your time today.